Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we are going to be reviewing The Amateur. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into what this film is about. Charlie Heller is a brilliant CIA decoder whose world becomes crashing down when his wife dies in a London terrorist attack. When his supervisors refuse to take action, his intelligence becomes the ultimate weapon as he embarks on the dangerous trek across the globe to track down those who are responsible. So in terms of storyline and its plot, it's actually fantastic. I really enjoyed the concept of this film. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this film if you went ahead and watched it. And not only that, but Rami Malek does a fantastic job of playing Charlie. Personally, I think he was a really good choice for this film, as he's able to capture those emotions when needed. This film has a runtime of just over 2 hours, which for most of it, it's very enjoyable. However, I do have to say, I do feel like some scenes were stretched out, but regardless, this film is a really good watch. This time I want to go ahead and talk about some strengths and some weaknesses of this film. So first off, we'll start with the strengths. First off, the story is great. Honestly, it's a very good concept and I really enjoy it. You don't see many films like this, and it's kind of nice to see something like this. It's really good. I think also that the acting choices were sublime. They were really good. Again, Rami Malek plays Charlie really well, and also having Lawrence Fishburne as Henderson was another fantastic choice. It was nice to see John Bernthal in another film. Honestly, he's probably one of my favorite actors, although he is not really a main character, but he does make an appearance, which is, yeah, it's just nice. And cinematically, this film is amazing too. There's a lot of variety in shots, but just overall, the film looks great. As many, strengths as there are also some weaknesses, and one of those is the runtime. For me, it just felt a little bit too long, coming in at 2 hours and 5 minutes. It does mean that it just felt that some of the scenes were just dragged out a little bit. And talking of scenes being dragged out, the pacing was everywhere. Some of the shots were, rushed, and then some just felt really dragged out. It's a shame, really, because some of them where it's rushed, it's kind of like the more tense scenes where it should be kind of dragged out, but instead it's kind of the opposite, really. And it's a bit of a shame because this film has a lot of potential. This film just wasn't executed as the best as it could. Another thing to kind of point out as well, Rachel Brosnahan, who plays Sarah, which is Charlie's wife, dies within like the first 15 minutes of the film. We didn't really get to see much of their relationship, and so I didn't really feel much for when Sarah died, and I didn't really feel much for Charlie, who was obviously, dealing with all the emotions. So it's a bit of a shame, really. I think they should have kind of added a bit more into that. And just one thing to point out is that this film doesn't have any gore. It is a 12, so it's not too bad. The only kind of thing that may be deemed as kind of disturbing is the kind of whole terrorist attack thing, but it does not show much at all, so this shouldn't really be triggering for anyone. Overall, the film is actually really good, and the plot was fantastic. I really enjoyed the concept of it. However, just overall production could have just been executed a little bit better. That being said, I would watch this film again, and I'd recommend this film to anyone as well. For me, if I'm going to give this film a rating, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. It is good. It's a good watch, but again, it could have been done better. Thanks everyone that watched this video. Really appreciate it. If you want to check out my other channels, as I'm going to be posting on there. But yeah, thank you all so much. Hopefully you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next movie review.